What up, my poker peeps? It's the Hatter. And in today's hand, this comes from 3060 sent online. We're playing six-handed, and this is a pretty interesting spot, and I'd like to get some feedback on it. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the hand. Under the gun's going to fold. I got the pocket nines. So, of course, we're going to go ahead and open here. So I go to 2.5x, 150, and the cutoff's going to get out of the way. The main villain's on the button. He's going to call. Calling on the button, he could be pretty wide range here. Small blind gets out of the way, and the big blind's going to come around for a flop. So going to the flop, we got 480 in the pot, and the flop comes queen of clubs, jack of spades, four of hearts. I mean, ain't this how it always is when you got a pocket pair, a middling pocket pair? There's always overcards. So when the big blind checks, I think if it was heads up, I would definitely c-bet and try to represent the overcards. But since we're three-way, there's such a good chance that someone's going to have a queen or a jack here probably. Or some type of maybe, 9-10 could be out there. A lot of draws and stuff, king 10. So I'm going to go ahead and check and see what the button does. The button's going to check back. So now I feel a little bit better about my pocket nines as we go to the turn. And bink, we hit the 9 of spades. So we have a set here. Now, there is some draws that could have come in. King 10, definitely the most obvious. You think maybe they would bet there, but you never know. People play a little passive in these more micro stakes type games. But we're going to go ahead when the big blind checks. We're going to go ahead and put out a value bet, and I'm going to go half pot. So now it comes over to the button, and he's going to go ahead and put in a raise. All right, so he could definitely have a straight here. King 10 is possible. 8-10 is very possible. These are all hands he could have called on the button. So big blind's going to get out of the way. It comes back to me. I'm thinking about it. I think if I raise here, only better's calling for sure. And I really don't think, it's hard to put him on a two-pair combo here unless it's something like Jack 9, and I block that so heavily. So I'm going to go ahead and call with the thoughts of trying to see what the river brings. Hopefully it pairs the board and move on from there. So we're going to go ahead and call. We're definitely not going to fold a set here. We're just not that nitty. So we go ahead and call. And the river comes pretty much a complete brick. The 6 of clubs, this should never change anything. So I'm going to go ahead and check in flow to his check raise aggression on the turn. And he's going to go ahead and bet out 960 at this point. This is where the real decision, and I'd like to get y'all's feedback on it. So as I'm thinking about this, like I said, 8-10, king 10 is definitely there. It's hard to find what type of value hands that he's taking this line with. I take queens and pocket jacks out because I definitely think he's 3-betting the button pre-flop. It is micros, and some of these players are very passive and don't like to 3-bet as much. But the hand I'm really worried about is king 10 or 8-10. That's what but I'm not going to fold. So I settle on a call. And I guess before I show the results of this hand, should I just go ahead and, is call the best option, or should I be putting in maybe a value raise? What's y'all's thoughts here? Anyways, let's jump right into the result of the hand. I call, as I said, and he shows up with queen jack, which is one of the value hands that we could have definitely got more value from probably. But, man, I cannot believe he just, I guess it makes sense. He checked the flop with top 2, but it is what it is. I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I have been more aggressive and tried to build a bigger pot here? Or do you think if I shove, I'm only getting called by better? That's my question. All right. See y'all tomorrow. Hatter out.
Gotta find my way to you.